some comeback.
Yeah, this is the first game where we were really threatened. Well, the Adamson game was pretty much the same, but this was a game where FEU really controlled the game throughout. And I just told the players that this is where we're going to find out what type of character we have, because we've been down the entire game, and we'll find out whether we can bounce back or not, come back and win. So luckily we just kept playing defense down the stretch, and in the end our plays started to click, our execution started to work for us, and we were able to get some baskets down the stretch.
I was just thankful, we were able to get into overtime. We were in a pretty tough situation, but Kiefer made some big plays down the stretch in regulation, and we got to overtime, and I think we had the momentum going into overtime, and thankfully we were able to capitalize on that and pull out the win.
Well, we showed that we won't give up. Went into the game 7-0, so we could have easily just relaxed, but instead we really wanted to win the basketball game, and we really buckled down in the fourth quarter. FEU did a good job today. They changed most of their plays. They started running plays they used to run last year. We brought them back, and that kind of caught us off guard. In addition to that, they shot the ball very well in the first half. But we just had to hang in there defensively. And the one good thing about our team is that even if our offense is not really clicking well, we continue to play defense. And if we can just hold down our opponents, it gives us a pretty good chance of winning.
How big was it that Ateneo got shots in the first half, and then Justin carried you guys in the third and fourth quarter?
Yeah, it was good that some of the guys coming off the bench came in and really gave us a lift, because our starters really struggled in the beginning. But in the end, like Greg said, Greg, Kiefer, and Nico Salva made some really big plays down the stretch. It really helped us win the basketball game. Well, that's always a little bit difficult. It's almost like playing a series against another team, because you've just been concentrating on them in one game, and then all of a sudden you have to play them again. So the two teams know each other very, very well, because you've been scouted and you've been practicing their plays for over a week now. What we didn't realize is that they would change their plays. They started running some of the plays that they ran under Glenn Kapasha last year, the triangle offense, and they really threw us off. In addition to that, they executed them very well, and they were making their shots. So, at halftime, we tried to make the adjustments to be able to defend those plays, and in the second half, they went more to pick and pops, with Ramos popping. So we had to make some adjustments against their pick and roll offense. And luckily for us, the defense held us at the end. Remember, we were down by 6 with 1 minute to go. So our defense really held in the last minute.
Did the one week off affect the team going to this game?
No, I just think FEU was very determined to beat us. I mean, we also realized that the other teams are working very hard too to win games, and I'm sure they're having good practices just like we do. So every game's going to be a new challenge for us. We can't really go into a game thinking that a team's going to just let us win. We know the other teams also want to beat us. And considering that we just played FEU just a week ago, of course they're really going to be hungry to play us again. So